Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, taking a look at day 3 of the LEGO Expert Modular Jazz Club. Set number 10312, 2,899 pieces. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so just finished bag 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Got a lot accomplished today. Was super excited to get so much accomplished on my Twitch channel. We rocked it out, had a lot of good conversations, and rocked out some pretty good progress. So here's the progress that we have so far, in addition to this floor here that goes here. So I'll put that on real quick. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I'm pleasantly surprised. I do like a couple of the things that I want to showcase. So I don't think I showcased them before, but we have all of the minifigures. We don't have them all built. We're still missing, I think, a couple of them. There's 8 minifigures in total in this set. So right now we have a young lady here, which is rather nice. Nice torso. Really like the belt and the torso and the blouse with the over sweater or over shirt. We have 2 musicians. The first female musician, I'm assuming she's like the jazz singer of some kind. With nice glasses, nice hairpiece. Really nice torso. I really like how that works and how that looks. You've got some shiny blue or metallic silver. It looks like metallic blue, but it could be metallic silver with blue underlay. Not exactly sure. We have the bass player. Okay. Now the interesting part about the bass player, and I'm going to switch screens here to the sky view so that you guys can see it easily. But the interesting part is the bass player does have an earpiece. Now the musician doesn't have an earpiece. So are we to assume that this musician is deaf in that ear? I know musicians usually have an earpiece, but the fact that she doesn't have an earpiece makes me wonder if he's deaf or not. Not exactly sure. Love the bass because it's all about that bass. No trouble. I love the bass. Wish we get. I hope that we get another bass somewhere, somehow. It is the same torso as they are matching outfits, and I like the look of him. He kind of gives off that Fred Nudo appearance as far as facial, face. Nice little haircut, kind of a bowl cut, I guess you should say. And then we have a nice chef, and again, I can't remember if I showcased these before. So those are the 4 minifigures that we did before, and then the 2 new ones. So we have this Taylor. Now we've seen this torso before. It's nothing new. We've seen these pants, nothing new. We've seen this face. All in all, there's nothing new about this, which is a little disappointing. But we do have a singer here. Maybe this minifigure is like the drummer or the saxophone player, because we of course have this young lady here. Gorgeous outfit. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Black underlay with gold and silver. We've got dark grays in there. The printing is on the back. Little disappointed in the neck area and the back area, because it's supposed to be like a low cut in the back and a low cut in the front, but you can clearly see that they painted over the black, and the black is coming through. But I love the hairpiece. I love everything about it. This looks epic. I really like it. I really like it a lot. All right, so those are the minifigures so far. So we have 6 out of the 8 minifigures. Now onto the build. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase the front for right now, and then dive into the back. So, excuse me. So as far as the front facade goes, I actually really like the look and feel of it. Over here, I like the pane windows. I feel like it's a nice touch. I feel that it is interesting because here they have gray siding along the window, but over here they have black. But I understand why they did it because of the build itself. They use regular what is it? It's like 3 brick high. They're 1 by 2 by 3 brick high windows, and they're already framed in black, versus this is a created window and they framed it via parts. So it makes sense as to why they did it that way. But it is interesting that like here is not the black siding, but here it is. But again, I get why they did it. I love the detail. For whatever reason in pictures, I thought these were like a different color red, like the sand red or something, but they are brown instead. Slightly disappointed. I was hoping for sand red, but that's okay. I like the details that they have going on this floor. Coming over to the second floor of the pizzeria, I like the hanging lamps. I don't know how they would get water, so, because you can't go out on the balconies, but I assume, that's just a logistical thing. I love growing plants, so that's just me. I like how they did the railing. They could have easily just done a pre-done rail, but they have you brick that out. It's cool overall, so I like that. I love the window treatments. I love the, how they did the windows. I do like the offset coloring where it's a nougat color instead of the yellow. I don't remember the nougat color in the background, but it is hard to see the nougat back here because of the hanging plants. So that might be why I didn't see that in pictures. Going around to the back, there's not much to it, which is a bit disappointing. The windows are there. Everything is there. It's just real flat. Even if they had added a 1x1, plate with the groove or whatever they call it, it would have given a little bit of texture, but it's really, really flat other than this little balcony. But all in all, how often do you really see the black? Or the back? So does it really matter? Going into the interior, I'll showcase this. Most of the interior we actually did on Wednesday. So, so going to the front, I love the stairs. Really nice touch. There's a nice little hallway. I guess my biggest takeaway from this is there's not much on the walls. I wish there was a little bit more on the walls. The walls are very plain Jane. There is a little bit of a painting there of some kind, but I think as a tie-in to the art studio in the boutique hotel, they could have thrown something like that in there, given a little bit more art. Also, over on here, I feel like they could have done more with walls in regards to putting in like the tailor's plans. You know how they sketch stuff, those plans as to what they're tailoring or designs or something. I wish there was something along that line, but it's a little hard to see. But if you take a look on the inside, you have an old school sewing machine. Love that. Proportion-wise, it's clearly too big for the situation, but I love the mini build. I love how they built it. I think it's great. Like I said, I do plan on doing a little bit more. with this area. I feel like there could be a rug or something like that in. It's like the details that are there are awesome, and I'm going to flip it around here because you have some spools of twine and fabric and stuff like that back here, and then you have a nice little mannequin back there. I like those details. I just wish there was a little bit more. Be prepared though, because if you have to flip it, at all these fly out. There is nothing holding them in. I don't foresee why I would even do it that way, as far as why I would flip it upside down. But if you have to transport this and you have to angle it or something, you know, that's a little, you know, whatever. If there's a Technic pin or something in brown, I don't know if they make them in brown, but if I can find one in brown, I might slide those in. I guess if you look at the red doesn't fall out. Those are actually like the Technic pin slots versus these are the Technic pin holes. So you have the cross or the X, whatever you want to call it, to hold those in versus the other three, you don't have that. So they could fall out. But like I said, I wish there was like a little carpet or something. I feel like the details, again, the details that are in there are great, but I feel like it's a little, there's a little bit of a miss. A logistics standpoint, I do find that it's a little weird that you're placing these in front of a window. Kind of takes away from the window, but overall, good stuff. I did talk about this on the other side, or on the other video. This one in particular, I love this desk. I absolutely love this desk. What we built here is a little old school record player. Love that, and I love the new record. I love the new record look. Looks awesome. I really like the overall look and feel of that record player. I mean, I think it's really awesome. Overall, again, I like the build. I don't plan on, as far as this floor goes, I don't really plan on tweaking this. The other critique that I have that I don't care for is the fact that how they have this built, this wall does not tie in. This wall does not tie in. So I'm not a fan of this. So as far as this section goes, so you have a tie-in on a 1x2 brick. You have a tie-in on a 1x2 brick down here. But on the top, you've got 3 bricks that are not tied in, which I'm not a fan of. And I don't understand why they did it this way. Maybe it's a part fluff. I'm not exactly sure. But this is a 1x4 jumper. This is a 1x1 white tile. And then this is a 1x3 white tile. They could easily, without any issues, and I plan on doing it, taking the jumper and moving it back. However, this would be very close to this one jumper here, but you can move this jumper over to here if you want. Like, no big deal. But that leaves you the opportunity to pop this 1x3 out and just switch this with the 1x4, and now that's totally locked in. That's totally locked in. So I feel like that's a miss on the designer's part. Like, I don't, you know, I don't understand why they did it that way, to be honest. Or for that matter, just pop this jumper over here or over on this side and put the 1x4 here. There's options there. But I don't really understand why they did it the way that they did it. To me, it doesn't make sense. What do you guys think? Comment. Make sure you comment below. Let me know your thoughts and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, I do mention part fluffing a lot, just because I find that it's a big pattern, and then I like the terminology. So, part fluff, part fluff, part fluff. All right, so I'm gonna pop this on. Now, when it comes to the third floor, we've got some details going on right here. We have a nice bright yellow couch. Not a fan of the bright yellow couch. I think it would have been better if it was like the burnt orange or the burnt yellow or the dark yellow, whatever they call it. I can't remember. Help me out in the comments below as far as what that color is. But I wish that was a different color yellow. A yellow couch is just really, really bright for me. I do like the musical notes. Those are always awesome. I guess this is a practice room, not sure. Do like how they did the railing. Again, I think they could have just done a curve here. So again, maybe some part fluffing going on. But, I mean, overall, I do like the rail. What are we supposed to do with this space, though? At this point, I'm kind of wondering. Because I feel like this is dead space. Logistically, there's no way that a minifigure could walk down this little hallway and get over here. But that's just me. Maybe I'm nitpicking. Not exactly sure. But I feel like this is kind of a waste. I hope we do more with that, but we'll see how that works out. Overall, I mean, there's not much to it yet, so we'll see how the design work goes. But overall, I like the design of the couch. I'm just not a fan of the color. I like how they did it. It's a really nice couch. You have a nice little plant here, kind of random, just saying. But overall, okay, I like it. A little detail. So this goes on top, and it looks like we're starting, or does it? Maybe this, no, this goes this way, sorry. So we're getting a little bit of the detail of the roof in the back, looks like. We're getting a little bit of the detail of the roof in the back. Nice, because that's going to be inset. That's going to make it so that the back of the building isn't so flat. And we're getting a little bit more of the detail in front. I like it. I'm digging it. I mean, we're probably going to get the same pattern as here. But they did things a little different, so we'll see. But overall, I really like it. Again, I'm not planning on changing a whole lot. I might add some details in the mix. I might, or I'm definitely going to change the pizza parlor to an ice cream stand or a gelato place. I'm a little interested because I'm not seeing a sign yet. So hopefully we get a sign for this store. I mean, we have the Taylor sign here. We have obviously the music and the jazz club and magic show stuff. I don't see a sign. So maybe we'll see it. We'll be getting a sign later for for the pizzeria. The other thing I didn't mention in the previous video, it looks like I have this. Oh, I have this too far forward. So let's shift that back. Nice. Okay. Is this section here? Not exactly sure what that is. I didn't read the notes or anything. Have no clue as to what that is. It's just a storage thing. Maybe it's for the Magic Act. Like I said, I don't read much, so because eyes don't know how to read. All right, but overall, I like it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Like I said, the yellow is growing on me. I mean, the only other yellow building I have for in my city is from the Harry Potter Diagon Alley set. So livens that up. The blue, again, it's not as sharp and pungent as I felt it was going to be. So I'm fine with it. And I'll probably leave it. The burgundy, I kind of wish it was a different color because I do have a lot of burgundy buildings in my city. But yeah, I guess it ties it in. So there you have it, guys. That's my review of the progress so far. Again, we got through bags 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and we'll be finishing up 12 on the next live stream. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like my content and want more. Please don't hesitate to join the memberships either on Twitch or on YouTube. Every little bit helps and goes back into the channel. So I much appreciate it. And if not, please watch the ads so it gives me a little bit of ad revenue. But ultimately, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix.
Hey Brickheads, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you click on all notifications. That way you get up-to-date information on when I post. Don't forget to comment and reply to others' comments. Consider donating to the channel because every little bit helps and goes right back into the channel. Check out my other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, as well as head on over to Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hang out with me while I live stream, and we talk about current events, LEGO, and much, much more.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.